Hello everybody and welcome. Another impromptu video from firepowergaming.com. As you may have seen on Twitter over the last few weeks, I've been doing a lot of 15mm Napoleonics. I'm incredibly fed up with painting blue all the time, so I thought I'd do a short video tonight about a relatively new purchase of mine. So this is a Ganstron, I believe it's called. Ganstron mini air compressor and brush kit. I purchased it from Amazon. Normal RRP is about £60. I managed to purchase it for £45 in a sale. It's a small compressor, airbrush obviously, and humidity trap, which I believe is incredibly important to most people who know about such things. The compressor itself, I think, is a pretty generic unit. It has 3 buttons to indicate the power of your puff and a simple on-off switch. The brush itself, feels fairly weighty. It's dual action, which is nice. So what that will mean is it blows air first, and you have to switch the button backwards then before it starts to mix paint in, and you actually get a spray. And I've been messing around with it today with some Vallejo Mecha Prime sand, and the targets for the work are a bunch of Grants and Shermans that I have printed for my North Africa project. So I'll pause the video here, get the camera in the bracket, and hopefully I can show you the thing in action. Okay, so I think that's about as good as we're going to get it. So this is the gun itself. One of the things I have noticed about using it is that you tend to go through the paint rather more quickly than you might imagine. So we'll top it up. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. The nice thing about these Mecha primers is obviously that they're of the right consistency straight out of the tube. One of the benefits, well, two of the immediate benefits are obviously access to a much greater range of colours than you might otherwise have at your local Whole Foods for undercoating, which is always handy for us lazy painters. But also as well, the Cheshire climate, although is Mediterranean for 99% of the year, we do occasionally have rain. And on a day like today, it's quite nice to actually be able to do some priming while it's a bit wet outside. So we'll pick up this Grant as our first victim, and hopefully I'll be able to do this with the camera in the way. So please bear with me. Okay, so there we go. I mean, obviously you could hear the compressor in the background. You have to form your own view on whether you felt that that was too noisy or not. It is actually, the primer itself is actually a little bit yellower than it looks on the camera. But there you go. First time out of the box. Seems to be straightforward, easy to use. It's quite tricky getting to grips with controlling the volume of paint as you are applying it, but I'm sure that will all come in time. So there you go, a 144 grant off the 3D printer, and amongst the first of the batches of tanks that I'm going to be priming with the new airbrush. Thanks very much. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.